Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission.
You said missionaries are staying like 1 to 3 years is a typical stay or before people return. Isn't that long enough? What is the point here that we want missionaries to stay longer? What are you getting at that you want to maintain retention rather than attrition? What's your heart behind that?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, one, I think, biblically speaking, it's a case where it takes a long time in many places to one see people come to faith in Christ, and certainly uh, that's the Lord's work to do that. And yet, He's called us and commissioned us to be His witnesses and to faithfully proclaim the gospel, leading the work of regeneration to Him. Yet, to be faithful to continue to plod that ground and continue to sow seeds of the gospel and pray and trust that God will bring fruit in His perfect timing, in His perfect way. And yet, I think what we see is that the church is both the means and the ends by which the Great Commission is accomplished. And so, if we are faithful to that, it's through the local church that the Great Commission is and the gospel goes forth. But it's also that we want to see a local church established among that people, and that just takes time. And so I think it's a case where we want missionaries to stay long on the field, such that we're not just doing the work of reaching them, not just evangelizing them, but actually then teaching them to observe all that Christ has commanded them. So reaching and teaching. And so that faithful discipleship and raising up of leaders and then seeing them gather together in churches takes time. And so that's why we want missionaries to stay on the field, for many, many years. Certainly, we want to be those for whom we're raising up indigenous leaders to be able to see those indigenous leaders then reach their own people. But nevertheless, that takes years, not months.
I
And
can
so,
attest to that.
all the more reason why we need to see our missionaries cared for.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.